y'all. So I don't know what today's date is, but you'll see it across the screen. But I am getting ready to go on a mini road trip, so stay tuned, y'all. So I am at Lawrence County rest area. I'm sleepy. I be wanting to do like road trips and stuff, but I be getting sleepy. I even put my car on cruise control for a little while. But I only got an hour and like 30 minutes left. I'm gonna stretch my legs, reset my mind, go pee, and then we'll try this again. But yeah, y'all, I'm sleepy. I don't see how this work. But then I don't be wanting to, like, I ain't ready to fly with people just yet. I don't know. I might be getting over that after this. I just want to get in my bed. I'm ready to get in my bed. And side note, as I'm driving, they talking about tropical storm warning. Like, I'm driving, apparently right into where the tropical storm is gonna be. I ain't really been watching. I don't watch the news anyway. I don't really watch TV. And I had heard about excuse me. I had heard about tropical storm Elsa. I think that's her name. See, I can't even finish my sentence. I'm sleepy. I had heard about tropical storm Elsa, and I'm rocking. That's something I do. I rock myself to sleep. Because I follow some people that live in Jamaica, and it came to Jamaica. Then it went to Florida. I didn't know it was still, like, active. So now I guess it's headed to Georgia or the Savannah area. So, but it don't matter. I'm seeing this water, okay? So we yet going. Like my good Christian folks would say, we are yet going. Girl, hush. But yeah, I'm on I-16, and I'm sleepy. But let me go use the bathroom. All right. All right, y'all, so I made it to the hotel. I'm happy. I'm actually testing out this new, like, little selfie stick tripod. It's pretty good. I was able to start the video with this little clicker. It's a wireless clicker. But yeah, I made it. It's raining. It was raining outside. It was drizzling. Checkout was like 3 minutes. Check-in was 3 minutes, so it was really good. So yeah, I'm about to order some food on a Chick-fil-A app because it's like right by me. And then I'm gonna get in this bed because I'm tired. Oh, side note, my cousin would be really proud of me because I actually bought Lysol and came in and Lysol down everything. Stay tuned. I'm excited about this road trip vlog series, because I'm like going to different cities to have like a blackity black experience. So with Aaliyah on my chest, we ready to go. So y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all. Peace. Good morning. I'm up because I want breakfast. It's like a little bit after. Oh, Lord. Let me not show my own credit card number. Yes, I literally just woke up. Don't worry about it. I ordered some food from Metro Diner. I was trying to do curbside, but they website was acting up, so now I got to go inside, which means I have to actually put on clothes, which means I actually have to do something to myself, which I didn't want to do, but we there. We on vacation. I really like Metro Diner. I think the last one I went to was either in Tallahassee or Orlando. I can't remember where I was, but they have really good breakfast food. They're known for their chicken and waffles and the strawberry butter, but I'm not really a fan of waffles and chicken going together. Like, I'll eat them separately, but put them together, I don't understand the taste complex, together. I don't like it together. And I've had it from Gladys Knight, chicken and waffles and blah, 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 but I don't get it. I don't like it together. But anyway, I'm about to get up and I guess take a shower and go get my breakfast. Because they said 15 minutes. All right. We'll talk soon. Ooh, get into breakfast. Sausage and gravy, biscuits, pancakes. Some pancakes are huge. I stopped at the gas station, got me some orange juice and water. It's about to go down. Question, do you like waffles or pancakes better? I'm a pancake girl. Comment below. Y'all check this out. This thing got me going back here in the woods, baby. I'm finna go on a historical tour for real. I'm like, where am I? Taking me down this path. Visitor parking. Child, I'm in Georgia, Georgia. No, sir. So I had to turn on the camera to document this. Cause I'm like, I'm like, we know not to be going down no doggone wooden alleys. Wood-filled alleys. Oh, okay. One way. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's a whole marshland out there for real. Well, guess I gotta park here. I'm excited about this. I just got to the Pinpoint Museum. This is my first stop on my blackity black tour of Savannah. So yeah, I put my hat on today because it is still overcast. Because remember I told y'all I was coming into a doggone tropical storm? And since my hair is relaxed now, you know how that go. So yeah. But it should be fun. I'm excited. I'm about to put my sneakers on because we got to walk. And like y'all just saw, we on some pebbles and back roads. So the sneakers must go on. Y'all know I'm a Floridian, so flip-flops with everything. But we got to put on the sneakers so that I can really get the full feel of my tour. I just know it's animals back here. I just know it is. Like, ain't nobody got to tell me nothing. You ain't got to confirm it. I know it's animals. And it's a marsh, so I'm sure it's gators. Girl, what you done got yourself into? I don't know, but y'all stay tuned. All right, thank you. Y'all, I'm on this tour.
Oh, okay.
Hello, I'm late. I'm here. Thank you.
Now, I see you guys were pointing out, that's grass. And I don't know, you have to look good for them because they don't get too much larger than what they are. We got about 3 different types of fiddlers out here. This one, what you see, is called a mud fiddler. Then we have the marsh or the sand fiddler. Then we have the largest fiddler of them all. This is red joint. Yeah, that's a marsh hen right there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Be careful because the floor is kind of slippery. Okay, this is the oyster factory. Where I'm standing, these are the tools that the women use to process the oyster. They had an oyster cracker, which is in the middle. This is the concrete piece with the metal sticking out. An oyster knife, an oyster bucket, and an oyster rake. Each one of those is considered, we call it a stall. There would have been a woman standing at each one of those stalls. The oyster would come in from the outside, and that slope area, that's where the oyster would come down, gravity would feed to the women to a certain point. They would use an oyster rake and rake the oysters to them. Now, the way that this was processed, but this building is not the original building. Now, some of you guys have seen the movie already, and you've seen what shape this building was in. It was very dilapidated and falling back down into the salt line. However, the engineers and the architect, all of this was torn down and recycled, and this was rebuilt to the original specification that it was. But Mother Nature is still breaking apart, and it's still falling. We're standing on about 10 foot of concrete that's on the top of about 30 pylons about this big on it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for not letting your inquisitor get you to look at the board, because that's your exit exam. All right, once again, I'd like to thank you guys for visiting us here at the Cornbread Heritage Museum. Now, there's a lot of exhibits in here, a lot of different topics to talk about. Earlier, I made reference to those Africans that were brought to Georgia and Carolina in the 18th and 19th century. They were brought here specifically to grow rice. These Africans were expert at the cultivation of rice, okay? They just didn't come over here on a whim. They came over here because they were experts at growing rice. The rice that was cultivated on the shores of Carolina and Georgia was an African-based rice, not an Asian-based rice. The rice either came out of Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Ghana, along the west coast of Africa, what we know as the Gold Coast and the Ivory Coast, but it was also known as the Rice Coast. Now, researchers say that there were two tribes that were brought out of West Africa over here. One was called the Gola or the Gala tribe, and the other, the Gizi tribe. And what we know as Gullah and Geechee today was transformed out of those names. Okay, your exit exam. Pronounce, translate, then you can go. Simple as that.
Sharon is children?
Una.
Una. Now you say your people from Carolina.
That reminds me of, but I'm from Florida, so that reminds me of Uno, but in a Jamaican patois, that means you. Uno. It means you?
It's
Okay.
the same word, but it's spelled different.
Oh, okay. So I know that in
Una.
Jamaican patois.
Ana.
Yeah.
She referred
You're
to
Uno.
patois.
You.
Uno. And patois is spelled with a U.
Yeah. Ribba. Reba? Ribba.
River is a river.
Oh.
Remember River?
River.
Huh. Gumbo.
Gumbo we all know.
I don't think so.
Gotcha.
Gumbo. See that? Everybody don't know what gumbo is. Gumbo is okra,
Mmm.
not stew. Okra.
Kuda.
Cuda? Cuda is a turtle.
Mmm.
Yeah, so you paid attention, so that's gonna be the bonus. So I'm gonna ask you the bonus in just a minute. All right, last but not least,
Is that woman?
Yep.
woman is woman.
Woman.
Now she.
You know, there's a saying that for people without the knowledge of their history, it's like a tree without roots.
There were no roads here. No one came back here. We had our own language, our own culture. We were those people back up in the woods. That's where we were.
The people of Pinpoint originated right here on the three islands.
Skidaway, Green Island,
And Possible Island.
So this is it, huh? Possible. It's a long ways from where I've been.
10 miles from the city of Savannah. Go this way. Now, behind us, we see the Diamond Causeway, but if we hop over the trees on a diagonal, we actually end up on Tybee Island. Alright? But, where we are located, Pinpoint, was first home to a group of Gullah Geechee people from Osp Island, alright? That's the only kind of crab they would look to harvest here. But, you sometimes have to tell what's a male and what's a female. The most common method of doing so is by looking at the design on their stomachs, known as the apron. But the people of Pinpoint had their own unique method from looking at the top. So that's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to try to figure out which is the male and which is the female. Female blue crab. That is that you paint your nails. Alright, 95% of the time the female blue crab will have orange or red tinted claws, while the males will always be blue. All these crabs into their boats, it would come back up to the factory and come here to the crab bowling pavilion. There would be about 3 of these large pots, but they would fill it up with a gallon of vinegar, pound of salt, and 500 pounds of blue crab. Then let them boil until they turn an orange tint. Then they would put them in wheelbarrows, take them over to the picking and cooling house, which is where we're going right now. Now, the spring and summer months are going to crabbing season. And so they would bring them here on top of these concrete tables and ice them down for the women to pick them the same day. But the women are going to be taking back half, so they're going to try to take as much as they can.
What we gonna do? Clean it. Clean it. What you do, you take the 2 clothes off. Then you take the bag off. Take your knife, this to it. That's it. It's clean. The meat out this bone here. This is the top of the crab. And this is the meat here that is very expensive. That's why you only get 2 pieces out of it. Pick a special right here.
That's Clarence Thomas's mother. We actually have some of these restaurants that are still open today. Actually, the oysters became so popular, they were served 3 consecutive terms in the White House. Now, before we talk any more about the history of this factory, we need to learn more about the people. To do that, we need to go back to West Africa. you would see these bottle trees outside of people's homes. And they believed that it was a protective method. Now, has anyone ever had a nightmare where you felt like you couldn't move in your sleep? Now, today we know this as sleep paralysis, but these West African people believed that it was caused by pain. An evil witch or spirit would climb into your home, sit on your chest, and make you have that nightmare. And so, to ward them off, people would hang the bottles from their trees, and it was believed as that evil witch would pass by, it would be sucked into the bottle. And as the sun would rise the next morning, its rays would shine down and expel the spirit, and it would not come back.
Bizak. All right, so hopefully y'all can hear me because y'all are sitting on top of the AC unit. So hopefully you can hear me, but I want to come back. Somebody's calling me, being disrespectful. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna hang up on them on my watch. Anyway, I gotta get comfortable. Hold on. There we go. All right. Now we in the light swimwear. So, day one. Girl, ain't nobody talking to you. Ain't nobody talking to you. Siri's so nosy. Day one of my Blackity Black tour of Savannah is coming to an end. I just came back from Geneva's, is it called Geneva's? Geneva's famous fried chicken and cornbread company, I think it's called. The food was really good. they have revived my faith in Georgia cooking. Now let me just say this. I'm from Florida, so our southern cooking has a little bit more like sometimes Caribbean influences, so I'm used to more herbs and spices and other things. I feel like in Georgia, the only spice they know is salt and sugar. Everything be super sweet and super salty to me. In Atlanta. But Savannah so far has been great. That Geneva's fried chicken and cornbread company, A1. The cornbread, and a fun fact, I'm not even a cornbread eater like that, but that cornbread was good. I got the regular, and you put the blueberry butter on it. Very good. So anyway, I walked out with a pound cake. Y'all can't see it. It was so funny because I picked mine, and the girl, she said, that's a small piece. She went back and got me a big piece. So, we're going to talk about the rest of my day and wrap it up. Day 1 in Savannah. Why eat pound cake? Let's see. Okay. It's a little dry, but the flavors is good. Because all pound cake ain't created equal. It's good. So, I need water. I can't choke. Hold on. Error Bizak. Siri, may I talk to you, girl? Okay. So far I really enjoyed my stay. So the first place you saw me go was to the Pinpoint Museum, which is like this crab and oyster farm, not farm, how you say, I guess you could say farm, from back in the day with the Gullah and Geechee people. I got a t-shirt, looks really cool. Yeah, Pinpoint, I like the color. So I got something commemorative, you know, for my stay. But I enjoyed that. The Pinpoint Museum, it kind of like brought things full circle with my father being from South Carolina and knowing about, like, they call them rice-eating Geechees or Gullah people. Because I remember Gullah back in the day from Gullah Island, but understanding like the connection between Geechee and Gullah culture back to Africa, that was really cool. I will say this, I have this thing where I want to like experience like black culture and stuff like that, but it kind of bugs me when I hear stuff or see stuff about like 40 Acres and a Mule. I see stuff about like slavery. I be trying not to be like mad in public or show my disgruntledness in public because it still bugs me. I don't know how to say it. I want to walk the footsteps of my ancestors. That's important to me. But at the same time, I'd be pissed off that certain parts of my ancestors' journey that they had to take, like against their own will, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So I be going in and out. Like I want to know my history, but like even in Savannah, there's this one where they do like a reenactment of like slavery. I don't think I'm cut out for that one. I don't think I'm gonna do that one. The Geechee Gullah, oyster shucking, picking, even though I was kind of upset about how much money they made per barrel, like only $3, and then women was working in all them conditions that was ridiculous. See, like I don't know how to. I guess what I'm saying is it's hard for me sometimes to separate the anger from the history, and I don't want to just go through life being like angry about slavery, oppression, things. Does that make sense? Like I know I should be angry about it. I know it is a problem. But at the same time, sometimes I just want to put on my historian hat and kind of take my emotions out of it, but it's very hard for me. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense what I'm saying. But yeah, I enjoyed the Pinpoint Museum tour. I caught the end of one and kind of the beginning of another one, and then I watched the documentary, so you'll see bits and pieces of that. And then I was hungry, so I said, we gotta go find a black-owned restaurant. So I went to Geneva's. Very good food. Like the chicken was fried. I liked their chicken because it looked like they didn't have like a big batter. Like it wasn't like a lot of like a thick coating, so it didn't taste like buttermilk and you dip it in flour, all that. It just tastes like they just dusted it in flour, seasoned it, dusted in flour, and fried it. And it was so good. It was a very light crunch. Macaroni and cheese was A1. Cabbage, A1. I'm a huge cabbage connoisseur. I don't really like collards like that. I'll eat mustards, I'll eat turnips every now and again, but cabbage is my favorite green. They killed the cabbage. That cabbage was good. Very good. But yeah, overall, day 1, Black Savannah tour. Real cool. I'm excited. So, say what y'all think about where I went. Yeah, what should I do next? I guess you guys couldn't answer that, but I guess you guys will see what I do next. So stay tuned for the next part. All right. Peace.